Morning team, it's Wednesday, October 18. I don't see many news today. It's technically like a calm day. Something around half London, but I don't think this thing's gonna move the market too much. Well, CPI of Europe. Well, I don't know. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna have too much shenanigans today. Let's start with daily as usual. Well, weekly right now is looking pretty decent, but it's still like we are halfway through the week, so let's not get too excited about bullishness. Well, as we called a few days ago, daily discount after daily BMS is doing its work. It's pushing. Everybody's bearish on Twitter. I don't know why, or at least my feed looks like bearish. Everybody trying to short. I don't understand their systems, but yeah, not that I care too much. I don't see any single time frame bearish right now. Okay, the real structure here, this one, H12 is well, the fractal structure, this one is bearish, but now we are printing higher high and higher lows. Same on H4, same on H1. Technically, these are all pullbacks, okay? Because the real move was on Thursday for CPI, I think, and it was down. So this is a pullback, but inside the pullback, we are going up. So I don't see any reason to try to short too soon, unless you are, you are like an hourly trader. You are an hourly trader and you do something like this, then I can see the point to be short, but I don't want to short myself now here. So yeah, let's clear a little bit. Yesterday we said that we wanted this rejection to do something, and look how clean was that. They perfectly respected the 50%. Oops. They perfectly respected 50% and took off. This H4 raid was the most scammy raid I ever seen. I mean, I wasn't trading anymore at this hour, but I didn't like it. I didn't trust it because hourly was still up, H1 was still up big time, and indeed they eat all the raid and they went up. So I don't see any reason to think about shorts yet, but I see that we are getting into premium, into resistance, and at some point some shorts gonna pay out. So I cannot long now, like blindly, unless I see some pullback. Right now here I don't want to long. Let's go to low time frame. This is what I love the most to see in a price action, but the problem is that they did so early, and I'm not going to trade that early because I don't trust price action. If you follow me from a while, you know that I love curves, and this is like a beauty. It's just stacking, Look at this. Wait 1 second. It's stacking raid BMS, raid, then the BMS, raid and then BMS, raid and BMS. Wait, raid and BMS, raid and BMS, raid BMS. This is what I call stacking. This is my favorite pattern ever. When I see this one, I'm allowed to risk 1.5%. If I'm really convinced, maybe even 2%, because this is what I love the most in Euro. But they did so early, and I don't trust Asia price action, so this is it. Nothing I could do here, even though I was awake. So yesterday I said that this little fair value gap will give a like bearish reaction, and they did. And they even BMS M15, but then hourly was still up, and they eat all the way up the raid and kept going. I mean, we're printing higher high and higher lows. I don't see any reason to be so bearish yet. I like this breaker because if you saw my videos about order blocks, I explained that I like breakers that are support and then turn into resistance. I like this area of interest more than just like a simple move up and then goes down, because look at this, it's been support, and then finally give up. I think this one, if we ever get here, I'm gonna give some bearish reaction. It's 20 pips away, it's not too much. But anyway, I cannot short blindly because my system doesn't allow me to short blindly on a 5 days delay. So let's see what happens when we go up. If I start to see something like this, some distribution and then raid BMS, maybe I'm gonna try shorts because I don't like this Asia and I see liquidity everywhere here. But until then, I'm not allowed to short, and I don't also want to long here myself. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. If we don't take the yesterday high and we pull back, maybe I can see some longs. You know, if we pull back, maybe I can see longs because this is clearly a liquidity area now. But yeah, let's see. I don't think they're gonna pull back. I think they're just gonna go and straight break it. I'm gonna post more charts later, as always, in the Telegram group, and I speak to you tomorrow. Bye.